Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be sharing with you some information on my overall experience with Smile Direct Club clear aligners. I will show you their website and tell you what did work and what did not for me during my treatment with SDC. I will also share some tips. Before we start, just a kind reminder that this video expresses my personal opinion based on my very own experience with the service and product I have purchased and used from Smile Direct Club between the years 2020 and 2021 in Australia. You can indeed take this review as a reference, but please do your own research and seek professional advice whenever needed. Alright, let's start. This is Smile Direct Club's website. SDC is an American company that claims to offer affordable teeth straightening treatment through clear aligners. The company says they can deliver their customers with everything they need to safely and discreetly achieve the smile they want without the hassle of in-person monthly visits to the orthodontist. What they call remote teledentistry. All this at a fraction of the cost of traditional orthodontics cosmetic treatment, according to them. According to Smile Direct Club's website, the company currently operates in 13 different countries: United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Germany, Austria, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, United Kingdom, Singapore, and also in Hong Kong. How do Smile Direct Club aligners work? 3 easy steps, they say. Step 1. Design the treatment plan. Customers choose either to visit one of their shops in person to get their teeth scanned with a 3D scanning device. Alternatively, they can choose to have an impression kit delivered to them at a low charge that, according to SDC, can later be rebated. I will later explain both methods in greater detail. The scan is then assessed by the company to determine if you are eligible for the treatment. If that is the case, SDC will recommend you a treatment pathway. They normally email you an offer with an overview of your plan that includes a 3D preview of your new smile, along with the price and estimated timing for the completion of your treatment. Step 2. Accept the treatment plan offered and purchase the aligners. SDC customers are offered 2 payment options, upright or monthly installments. Once payment is processed, SDC will then ship everything you need at once except for the retainers that in some cases are paid separately and are shipped later. They will also assign you a registered dentist or orthodontist who they say will remotely follow up on your progress. Step 3. Purchase a set of retainers. This is the final step. At some point towards the end of the treatment, customers receive a reminder to order their pair of retainers that they will need to wear for a certain period of time upon completion of treatment. The retainers help to keep the new smile in place, they say. Now that you know how SDC works, let me tell you about my experience. Why did I choose Smile Direct Club aligners? I have always wanted to fix the moderate crowding on my lower front teeth, but for a reason or another, it was only around 2019 that I started looking for options to finally straighten my teeth. My dentist would often comment on the trending clear aligners during my regular visits. At that point in time, the Invisalign registered trademark was leading by far the market share for alternative orthodontic cosmetic treatment using clear aligners. And because it was a relatively new technology in the market that did not have many competitors, Invisalign was relatively costly. Despite that, I went to a dentist to get an Invisalign quote. The treatment plan I was given would last at least 15 months and would cost me about 3 times more than what SDC clear aligners plan would cost me for what the company said would be 4 months of treatment. That huge difference in both cost and treatment length raised many questions in my head, but luckily I happened to know 2 people undergoing cosmetic treatments using clear aligners. One of them used the Invisalign registered trademark and the second one used the Smile Direct Club. I spoke to both of them about their experience and I followed up with them on their progress for about 6 months before I finally decided for the Smile Direct Club aligners. How did I begin? I signed up for an online Smile Direct Club account and booked a free appointment for my 3D scan at one of their shops. On the day of the appointment, I went to this office suite where they operate their business from. There was a receptionist who passed me on a form to fill in, and a few minutes later I was introduced to another person who identified themselves as a dental practitioner. That person then asked me a couple of questions about my teeth and gums health and took me to another area of the suite where there was a chair and a 3D scanning device. The process was straightforward. The person basically moves the tip of the scanning tool inside your mouth and around your teeth, and the projection of your teeth and gum is instantly shown on a screen. When the requirements of the software are satisfied, the scanning is then complete. You are ready to leave. Your data is sent to the company headquarters for assessment, and you are informed by email a few days later about your eligibility and a treatment plan that includes a 3D projection of your desired results if you're eligible. A few days after my visit to their office, I got an email with an offer for a 4-month treatment plan that would require me to wear clear aligners 22 hours a day at least. At that point in time, that was the only available option within SDC. More recently, they launched a second treatment option called nighttime-only wearing, in which you wear your aligners for at least 10 hours a day overnight. I was happy with the plan I was offered and then decided to sign in to my online account to order my aligners. There were two payment options available at that time. The first one was an upright payment called Single Pay and was about 10% cheaper compared to the second option, which was called Smile Pay and consisted of a 24-month payment plan comprising a deposit of about 15% of the total cost followed by 23 monthly installments. I chose the second one and finally placed my order by paying the deposit. About 3 weeks after placing my order, I got my Smile Direct Club kit delivered to me. It came in a fancy blue box larger than a shoes box containing all my sets of aligners for the 4-month treatment, a few leaflets with instructions, a couple of lip balms, an emery board, a plastic case for the aligners, a chewing thing that helps the aligners to set on your teeth, as well as a strange tool that helps to keep your mouth wide open while photographing your teeth. I began using my aligners as instructed, and about halfway through the treatment, I was asked to upload photos of my progress to their online portal, and I was also reminded to order my pair of retainers. And despite sending photos, I have not heard anything back from SDC. After almost 4 months of using my sets of aligners all the time except while eating or drinking and meeting the 22 hours of daily use, I wasn't much confident that my results would meet what the treatment plan had projected. I then reached out to SDC by email and asked for a revaluation of my plan. I filled in a form online and submitted more photos of my teeth for them to assess. Meanwhile, my retainers arrived and I kept wearing them while waiting for a decision on my revaluation request. About a week later, I got my revaluation request approved and I was asked to order an impression kit, for which I was charged a small fee that was later refunded. My impression kit arrived within a week and I used it from home to make the impression of my teeth shape. This kit is basically a combination of some sort of modeling clay that you put onto a set of molds that you insert into your mouth. You then bite it while still soft and it hardens after a couple of minutes, holding the shape of your teeth on it. A straightforward process in alternative to having your teeth scanned by a computer at one of their shops. My impression kit was then mailed back to SDC. Around 40 days after that, I finally received my new set of aligners containing another 9 sets for another 4 months of treatment. I went through the exact same process as before and followed all instructions rigorously. Halfway through the treatment, I was again asked to upload more photos of my progress. I was also reminded to order my retainers. However, when I was about to complete these further 4-month treatment, again I wasn't confident that the projected results would be achieved. So I decided to open a second revaluation request. I went through the exact same process I had been through for my first revaluation request. I completed my treatment. I kept using the retainer set for a while whilst my request was being processed, and once it was approved I had another impression kit delivered to me. For the second time, I made the impressions of my teeth from home and sent them back to Smile Direct Club. After 3 long months of waiting, I finally had my third set of aligners delivered to me and began using them. This time I got only 6 sets for further 3-month treatment. And again, about halfway through the treatment, I was asked to upload photos of my smile to their portal and I never heard anything back from them, though. I also got a reminder to order my pair of retainers. I got them delivered to me and I started using them right after I finished using my last set of aligners. This time I was more satisfied with the results, even though it was not exactly what the projection had shown I would achieve. After being through 15 months of treatment and 2 revaluations, I decided it was enough for me. Since then, I keep using my retainers to prevent my teeth from shifting back to their previous position. That is basically my experience with Smile Direct Club. Answering some questions based on my very own experience. Did it work for me? Yes, it did work for me. I achieved a result very close to what the 3D projection and treatment plan said I would achieve. However, it actually took me 15 months in total to complete the treatment and achieve the results I feel satisfied with. Even though the original treatment plan said it would be achieved in only 4 months. That is almost 4 times longer than what was initially estimated. Invisalign trademark or Smile Direct Club? It really depends on each person. My overall experience with Smile Direct Club was satisfactory to my circumstances and expectations. However, if I had a more complicated condition regarding my teeth or gums and if I could afford to pay more for my treatment, I would certainly choose to have the support of a dentist or orthodontist in person during the treatment. And clearly, the SDC is very limited regarding this compared to the Invisalign, where your treatment is led by a professional you would have to visit regularly. If you are the type of person who needs to feel that someone is closely assisting you, so perhaps SDC is not for you. During my whole treatment, I have never got any type of direct feedback from the professional appointed to my case. Only automatic messages and reminders. The only people I happened to be in contact with were customer service agents. Smile Direct Club basically makes you the only one responsible for achieving your results. Therefore, unless you are extremely disciplined when it comes to sticking to a routine and you are capable of doing things autonomously, don't go with them and instead choose an option delivered through your own dentist, such as the Invisalign trademark. What tips do I have for you? First, before signing up with Smile Direct Club, research as many options as you can. These days there is a number of companies delivering similar services and products. Consult with your local dentist. Speak to people who have taken different treatments. Search for customer reviews. Watch internet videos like this. Second, if you have decided to sign up with SDC, think carefully about what option would best suit your needs. Wearing aligners for 22 hours a day is not easy at all. Take into consideration your lifestyle, daily routine, and perhaps your occupation. Imagine you are either a professional chocolate taster or a wine taster. It would be much of an inconvenience to have to remove your aligners several times a day. Keep in mind that both the support and feedback you will receive from SDC will be very limited. Therefore, consider making regular visits to your dentist anyways. Your dentist can help you to identify any eventual non-conformities as well as to keep your teeth and gums clean and healthy during the treatment. Third, communicate preferably through the SDC chat or email. In my experience contacting SDC, I have noticed that every time you call, message on the chat, or even sent an email you will be serviced by a different customer service agent. Therefore, to keep things fair and to keep a record of your conversations and arrangements, I would highly recommend that you use their chat or email so you can keep written evidence just in case. Fourth, every time you pay for a deposit that is refundable, such as for impression kits, for example, make sure you remember to ask them for the refund to be paid into your account as soon as they confirm they have received your parcel, for example. If you don't remind them, you may be waiting very long to have that money back and may risk forgetting about it. Fifth, I strongly recommend that you order your set of retainers at least 4 weeks in advance of the date you will be ending your treatment. Therefore, your chances of having your retainers available right after you finish using your last set of aligners are increased. Don't wait till the very end of the treatment to order them. Alright, this is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video and that I have helped somehow. Feel free to leave your comments, and give this video your like or dislike. Thank you for watching.